Welcome back to the Spectator Mode podcast. I am Scorpa. I'm here with our three regular hosts, Ed, Fed, Mary, and Roman. And for the first time in Spectator Mode history, we have two guests instead of just one. So in our hot seats today, we have Jeremy and Lottie. Welcome onto the show. This is episode 4, and we have just spent the last 20 minutes laughing at the most random and pointless memes. I probably showed a little outtakes clip just before the intro. I'll put some of the funniest ones in there, but my goodness, when I say I had tears in my eyes from the amount of random things.
Prepared me for this.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, a good meme laugh is the best way to start anything.
3 podcast skills.
Cringe.
Yes. The best memes. If you can find the best memes, that's when you've just hit the pinnacle of laughter right there.
The pinnacle of comedy.
The pinnacle of comedy. The pinnacle of comedy. I think memes
in the 21st century.
Memes have actually, like, controversially almost taken over actual, like, stand-up. Honestly,
that's actually kind of
anything happens now, it just turns into a meme.
Exactly,
like,
that's what
Prince
I mean.
Philip's Prince Philip's death became a meme.
Oh my god, it did.
Everyone's like, oh, Prince Philip?
lmao.
Who's that guy? Foul rabbit dead.
Of a former slave or owner family. Funny.
Wait, is that actually true?
Yeah, they used to be slave owners, like everyone else.
Like everyone else.
Yeah.
Don't think I was.
Yeah, because owning slaves was legal back, like,
500 years ago?
300 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
He
But he was not alive
99.
300 years ago.
Despite
Despite popular
Queen
belief.
Elizabeth would like to dispute that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think
Queen
she
Elizabeth
probably...
was at the start of.
What if good Queen Beth is the same Elizabeth as
Oh, yeah,
as
right.
Elizabeth?
Slavery ended in 1860.
I know.
1860.
It's kind of recent.
I mean,
to be fair,
200 years ago.
Yeah.
that's not that far. I mean, 200 years in the grand scheme.
I remember them back in them days. Oh,
the good old days.
The good old days of owning slaves.
Oh, it's episode 4 and we're already going to get cancelled. I can't believe this.
Guys, when do you
Slave
think the
owning was
last public
slavery.
execution was in France?
Wasn't it like 1950 or something like that?
Imagine like BuzzFeed like releases an article.
Top 10 best public executions.
Stop looking up.
Top 10 best.
I accidentally looked it up. Wait, it was only like 100 years ago. I wasn't 100.
1939 was the last public.
I wasn't that far. I
guillotine.
said 1950. I wasn't that far off.
No, yeah, it was like 1939 was the last public guillotine execution in France.
Oh, wait, yeah, it was. Because, like, France is weird and stuff.
France is weird and stuff.
Wait.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
They
I'm
eat
not wrong.
snails. They eat snails. Come on.
Yeah, that's weird.
I tried snails when I went to France. They taste plain as shit.
I know. Unless you had, like, garlic
Really?
and butter, they're pretty
Yeah,
plain.
it's really plain.
Oh, but frog's legs are amazing.
I've never tried frog's legs.
No, they taste like chicken, but they're not juicy.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't every other animal
yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't
isn't a
everything just taste
chicken
like
gonna
chicken?
taste like chicken?
Yeah, it's like that episode
Crocodiles
of
taste
regular.
like
It's like that
chicken.
episode of Regular Show where they try the every meat burrito and it just tastes like chicken.
Yeah, because chicken just tastes like amazing. Who doesn't love chicken? If you don't like chicken, then
Well, on the topic of food, I want to know, starting from my left to the right on the Discord screen,
Okay.
what is your
What's on this
go-to meal deal? If you were to get a meal deal, I want your like a sandwich or whatever, like your main, I'm gonna call it, a dessert, so like a snack and a drink. Okay, so starting with Lottie, who is on my left, what would be your go-to meal deal?
Probably a cheese and ham sandwich. I know I'm basic, very
vanilla.
basic.
Oh, vanilla.
Thanks. Maybe like a Coke or like juice. Salt
Okay.
and vinegar crisps because they are.
Okay, that's
the best.
that's good.
More
I
vanilla.
rate that. Alright, so what do we think of Lottie's meal deal?
Crash that salt vinegar.
Pretty
I think the
basic.
salt and vinegar was that's what boosted it up a bit.
No,
But
this is what
the-
degraded it.
What?
Shut
Mate,
up,
bro.
I hate salt and vinegar.
I
Salt
hate
and
salt and
vinegar,
vinegar with a burning passion.
Matt, bro,
I can't even smell it. It just
ham and
That
or
thing
cheese
is
maybe
sandwich.
barbecue.
Ham
don't-
and cheese sandwich, 2 vanilla.
Or
Straight down there.
barbecue crisps.
Or okay, barbecue. I rate that. So what are we giving it
I'll
out of
have the
10?
barbecue.
What are we giving it out of 10?
I'd say maybe a 6 because it's a little bit basic.
Yeah,
5.
I'll give it a 6.
5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
Okay, should we say a 6? 6 out of
Alright.
10.
Yeah.
Let's give it a
6 is.
Alright, we got
Okay.
6. We got 6.
Lottie got 6 out of 10. So next, Jeremy, what would be your go-to meal deal?
I don't eat meal deals. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you.
If you had to choose,
I mean, I'll probably just get like a chicken sandwich and
What about
chicken.
the one?
That's pretty. That's solid.
yeah.
What about a
Um,
drink? What drink?
Drink. I actually quite like cherry coke. Not gonna lie.
Oh, okay. It's
I
basically just
rate
worst
that. I rate-
Dr. Pepper.
This is
Worst
solid. so
worst
far.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
What?
okay. Dr Pepper then. Dr Pepper.
Okay, I respect
Okay,
that.
Dr Pepper. And what about a snack?
It's
Crisps or I don't know.
I mean,
Or,
I'm not
I don't know.
into snacks to be honest.
Okay.
I don't.
You do-
I mean, I don't know.
You can get a fruit pot as well.
Yeah, you can literally get anything.
Okay, fruit pot, of course.
Mango.
Fruit pot.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Jeremy, but that's like 5.
I think
5.5.
the chicken sandwich and the Dr Pepper was pretty high. As soon as you said fruit pot, nah.
Okay, 6 out of 10. Same as
I
well.
think I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I give it 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Give
me,
Jeremy
okay, guys,
a 6.
I've got an amazing.
Okay, so Eddie, what would be your go-to meal deal?
So we got the first, of course, the only good food in one that's sushi. You know, the sushi pot.
Sushi is
Oh, no,
Oh,
the
that's
sushi- the sushi
different.
they have. No, the thing is right.
Spicing
The
up a
sushi
bit.
they have,
He's
right,
spicing it.
is
Uh-huh.
either really dry or off.
Yeah, it doesn't,
I don't like that.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's, I
True.
always have the sushi. all the time.
Sushi is so good though.
All right, so you got the sushi, right? Okay,
Mhm.
then of course you have to go with the all almighty Doritos. You know.
Oh.
Doritos.
Shout, that's a
Right.
shout. That's
And then
a shout.
the only drink you can have is either two, right? You have the main one, which they never have, and that's watermelon flavored Lucozade, which is the best flavor. And if anyone
Oh
disagrees with me,
yes,
I will
that's
break them.
Ugh.
that's
Watermelon
up there.
Watermelon is
That's
amazing.
up there, bro.
Watermelon
That's
Lucozade
goated.
Is
That
the best.
Goated.
Yeah, and if there isn't watermelon, which there is never watermelon, I'll just have some iced coffee. Since make sure it's the latte iced coffee. 'Cause,
8 out of 10.
That's
I'll rate
I'm
it.
saying
I
out
agree.
out of 10,
That's-
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
apart from the coffee, but because I don't like coffee. But
oh my god,
Iced coffee,
is-
iced
iced
coffee
coffee
is
is
something
literally
different.
anything. Oh my, I love iced coffee.
Watermelon
don't like
Lucozade
coffee.
and iced coffee are goated.
I love coffee.
You guys,
I know that's just me.
you guys are already past childhood.
Okay,
We
Mayha,
evolved.
your go-to meal deal.
Right, my go-to meal deal, it changes from time to time, but at the moment, it would be a southern fried chicken pasta
Oh, okay.
with,
Oh.
I know, with a Lucozade, basic,
With-
Okay.
just a normal Lucozade, just a normal.
Wow!
No, hear me out. I've grown
That's
up
not too
drinking
bad.
normal.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I've grown up drinking normal Lucozade, so I like them. And then because I like to think I'm somewhat healthy, a mango pot.
which you
A
then
mango
sometimes give
pot.
to me.
All right, okay.
Yes.
I'll give it a 7. See, the problem is
Seven because of the mango. I'm thinking
No. The mango is good, and the main meal is good. But I get disrespected when I hear normal Lucozade. In my opinion, is the
No,
worst.
it would either be a normal Lucozade or
I said
you know, like
7 out
those
of 10.
refresher things. The ones that like Robinson's made.
Okay,
the-
at least
I'm
Apple
giving it
Lucozade.
6.5.
Nah,
I'm
7.
I'm
I think
saying
7.
7.
7.
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
I'll
go
take
with
that, I'll take
7.
that.
7 out of 10. And Roman,
Okay.
what would be your go-to
Okay, so-
meal deal?
Right. There's this meal deal, right? It's like
Mhm.
this tomato and cheese pasta pot, right?
Mhm.
And it has in bold caps no mayonnaise on it, right?
Okay.
No
And
mayonnaise.
I've
Okay.
turned it into a joke. We've turned it into a joke, right, in my friend group, where you say, whenever someone brings out one of those pots, we just scream, no mayonnaise. Okay. So it's either that pasta pot or like a mixed triple where it's like the BLT chicken salad and like whatever the fuck else it was. And then for like snacks, either the mango pot or cheese and onion or like
Okay.
salt and vinegar.
Okay.
And then for juices, I'm feeling healthy, so probably like an innocent smoothie.
Okay, I'm going 6.5.
Smoothies are not too bad.
I go 6.5 as well.
I rate.
Yeah.
I'm going 7.
The main meal was good. The main meal was good, but like it just drops. It drops after. Like the main meal, I love like just I like anything to be honest. But
Wait,
like
what
still,
did you get as your snack, Roman?
Either cheese and onion or salt and vinegar
Mango.
crisps
No.
or like
Okay.
mango pot.
If salt and
6.
vinegar I can
6.5.
allow.
6.5.
I think I'll give it a 7.
No, 6.5.
No,
I'm saying
6.
6.5.
All right, choose
Okay,
6.5.
let's go
Okay,
with
we'll go
6.5 then.
6.5.
6.5.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Antonio, what's
Antonio, what
yours?
is yours?
I would probably go with a chicken and bacon wrap.
Okay.
And
The
then
first time the wraps been
probably
brought out.
chili heat wave Doritos.
All right.
No.
And
Okay,
then-
Copying me. All right, I get it. I see.
Oh, was that the Doritos you went?
You can go with them. It's fine. I'm joking. Yeah.
You
just
just said
said
Doritos.
I said the spicy ones.
Oh,
I
okay.
Oh.
Don't they have like multiple
And-
spicy
yeah,
flavors?
the two spicy ones. The one,
Okay, depending on what drink they have, I'd either go with that watermelon Lucozade because that's goated, or I'd probably go with like a Coke or something, just because.
Mm.
I give it an 8 out
Respectable.
of 10.
I'm giving
Yeah.
it like a 7.5, 8. Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying-
respectable. It's respectable.
7.5. You just 7.5.
Who puts crisps in their sandwiches?
Nah,
you
I'm
ever
not
done that?
into that. I'm not into that.
Sociopaths?
Only if they're really boring. If they've got loads of stuff in it, then no. But if they're like, I don't know, just ham and cheese, then yeah, I'll put crisps in it.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel
I
like
have a friend who
and
brings
the
plain bread as his
flavour.
lunch, and he's just sad.
That's what I do. I bring plain bread as my
Yeah,
lunch.
it's because you're sad.
Oh.
No, Mayha, it's
Ah,
just because there was.
baguettes on their own are so good.
Eddie would
'cause they're
agree with
baguettes.
me.
Baguettes are baguettes.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry.
If you're bringing
Baguette.
plain slices of bread, it's not that good.
Basically
True.
the same thing.
Eddie, you know
I
you
mean,
like
But what's the
sushi.
difference between baguette?
I don't know. What are you saying?
You know you like sushi.
Yeah.
There's a sushi place in Leighton Buzzard.
There's no way. You're joking. That's a lie.
No,
That's-
there is.
Oh
It's
my
a
God, this is-
sushi
Like
where-
in
where?
London. Have you ever been to London? They have like the most amazing.
Bro,
sushi
have you ever been
places
to
there.
London?
London.
No, like no, it's oh my, the sushi places there are they're amazing.
I'll show you.
Because it's
Okay.
London.
Yeah, there's like these.
Everything in London.
Even the vegan shit is really good.
Everything in London is good.
What are you trying to say about vegan?
No, but like
Eddie,
I agree.
vegans eat grass and
Cooking
clouds.
sushi.
Admit it. They eat grass and clouds.
I agree. I'm sorry, but I agree with Roman.
And like
Eddie,
maybe a
cooking
daisy
sushi.
as a dessert from time to time.
I'm sorry, but it's
I haven't had sushi in literally years.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Like
So
like
nice.
proper sushi, I haven't
Wait,
had.
wait.
in
I just
years.
want to clarify something. If you're that vegan teacher and you're watching this, please don't come and be really nancy to us. We don't want
Right,
to.
if you're the
Nonsense.
vegan teacher, click off this video
Please leave
right
us
now.
alone.
I don't want you here. Okay, vegan
Please
teacher,
go
can just
away.
piss off.
We don't want you here.
Eddie, I put the link
We don't want
in
you here.
Discord.
no way, no fucking way. This no.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
Why
this
keeps
apparently.
going on
existed.
about it as well?
I do. I didn't know this existed until last week when I saw the sign for it.
Every
Right.
morning I'll be sat on the
Road.
bus and Lottie just whips out her phone on Safari going, look at this sushi place!
I'm telling my mom. I'm telling my mom and my dad we're going here. I my sister. We're going.
I
Eddie,
don't
we
think
come?
it's a restaurant. I think it's just delivery.
I don't care. I'm
PG warehouse.
I love sushi so much. Sushi's amazing. Even if it's
Right.
movie, like what?
But like they have so many different like options. Like they have multiple different types of sushi, and then they have like katsus as well as like ramen as well.
I have
And
another
like
thing
poke
to ask.
bowls.
Have
Is
you
it?
ever had soybeans
Yeah.
on their own? They're
Oh
amazing.
no. I've had corn sausages which are made of soya.
Yeah, I don't like
Wait, guys. Who here actually genuinely likes fish and chips? Like
I
genuinely
love
likes
fish and
it.
chips.
May.
Dude, I don't like fish and
Okay,
chips.
I feel a bit.
Bro, fish and chips is
Mayhaw.
mad. I don't know what you're
Shut up,
saying.
minority.
Kick her out.
Fish and chips for me is just too greasy. I don't know if that's
That's
just me.
whole idea.
You're
of
That's
fish
not an
and chips.
excuse.
No,
Mayhaw,
but it's just like,
Mayhaw, do you like McDonald's?
yeah.
Get out! Get
That's
out!
Grease.
That's
No,
grease.
no.
Do you know how much grease is in that chips?
Hear me out.
All right, everyone, shut up.
Your opinion is obsolete now that you like McDonald's. don't like fish and chips.
Is to get opinions.
All right,
Right.
all right, all right.
Here's my point.
All right.
They literally, when you open the pack of fish and chips, they have to double wrap it because grease is dripping off it. McDonald's, they don't
Grease is
have
dripping
grease
off you.
dripping off it. I swear to God, Roman.
Yeah, but there's enough grease, isn't
It
there?
tastes. The grease is like part of it. It adds flavor. I love fish and chips.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does.
want more
Yeah, it adds
diabetes than I
flavour.
already have.
Eddie drinks
Makes
chip
it
fat.
amazing. Makes it crispy. It literally makes it so
Oh, it
No,
does.
it
crispy.
makes it soggy because it's
No, it doesn't.
grease.
Oh,
No,
No,
it
it doesn't.
doesn't.
It
Bro,
does.
what
Wait,
fish
wait,
and
wait,
chips
wait,
are
wait,
you
wait.
eating, bro?
Wait,
Move on.
soft chips or really crunchy chips?
Crunchy chips.
Soft chips, bro.
Soft.
Okay, no.
Yeah,
No.
soft.
Okay,
They're
honestly,
still
soft.
golden on the outside,
Not
but they're
really
soft.
crunchy. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
want
I
to
don't
be
know
Nah,
if
have
you
you
eat
ever-
rocks, bro.
the-
No,
Right,
I'm
was
not
this-
talking like McDonald's chips.
Right.
They're banging.
Right. Everyone. Let me just go on this like little tangent. Right. There was this little restaurant that I used to go to. That's like owned by some friends. Right.
Right.
And they had these absolutely just divine chips, like wedgies.
Divine.
But they had like
yeah.
they put like onions and salt and pepper and like herbs
Oh,
on it,
that sounds
and it was
so good.
absolutely amazing.
You know what
And
I
the good thing is they were the side to a meal.
Oh, what?
So not only did you have to,
Oh.
they were like you would get them as a side to like this amazing burger or quesadilla, right? And you have that with the chips,
Damn.
and it was just like a
Roman,
divine
you know
experience.
you want to
Aye,
share where it is. Come on,
Roman, if you would have said that as your meal deal, 11 out of 10, bro.
Bro, no, 100 out of 10.
All right,
That
no,
sounds
guys,
lit.
you don't understand.
Esco
okay?
needs to jump on that trend.
My favorite chips, my favorite chips, right, are thick ones. You know, thick cut ones, right?
Yeah.
They have to be. They have to be, nice and crispy on the outside, not too crispy, not where it's like rock solid, but like crispy and then fluffy in the inside where you.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah,
They
that's
need to have
like
that
a really
little
nice texture.
crunch, you know? They need to have that little-
I can get behind that.
Skinny fries are
Yeah.
alright. Skinny fries are
Like
alright.
when the crunch is audible,
Skinny
it
fries
adds
just
to the
go too
satisfaction
crunchy.
factor.
There isn't any
Not
potato
just
in the
that,
middle.
not just that. In my opinion, there is something. There's nothing better than thick cut chips, but there is something better than skinny fries, and that's what's it called? Sweet potato fries. Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
actually,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Actually, yeah.
I like sweet potato fries, but I can't eat too much of it.
Yeah,
I
that's
love sweet
Mayhaw,
potato
I'm the
fries.
same.
Down.
Mayhaw, I'm
I
the
can
same.
down.
Yeah, like I like them and I'll have a bit, but like I can't have it like a large.
I'd
down.
choose normal
Sweet
chips over
fries
sweet
are
potato chips any day.
Oh, 100%. But like, if you actually like KFC chips, you have not tried chips.
If you like fast food in general, I haven't had. Oh
KFC.
my god.
No, Roman.
I don't know.
KFC once in my entire life.
I've
Aw.
never been to KFC.
I've
We're
Don't-
going to
don't
KFC,
want
we're
to
going-
either.
Someone
No,
else's
we're
food.
going
I don't
to
want to.
KFC. I don't care.
I've
Neither.
eaten someone
The
else's
only
food.
thing I like from KFC is popcorn chicken. So
Oh,
Yeah, that's
popcorn
like-
chicken is so
Yeah,
good.
I tried
I know.
popcorn chicken of
Like-
someone else's.
Oh, that's the popcorn
It
chicken.
was quite nice.
oh,
I actually
also
might order my
also me and
KFC now.
Joel ate like an entire
Oh, there was this.
the
I had this.
big
Oh
box
my
out of it.
god. Oh my god. I've got to mention this, right? I had this barbecue a few weeks ago. I went to a friend's house, right? I took 5 patties, right?
Yeah.
4 pieces of cheese, a shit ton of like fried onions, 5 sauces, and tried to stick them into one burger.
Retard.
Roman, do you have diabetes?
I don't know why I didn't even go into a coma after that, or like have a a cholesterol overdose.
Just start having a seizure in the middle of the thing.
Yeah.
I just dropped dead after I've eaten it.
It's just Gary's
Just-
mod flatline sound.
Life just doesn't get better than this.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, wait. I have another question about food.
Go
If
on.
you could have any meal right now, like right now, what would you have? Starting from left to right, so Lottie, you would go first.
Yeah.
Sushi or
Or
actually no, I had pizza for my dinner, so
Any
not
meal, any meal.
No, it doesn't matter what you had today, just what would you have right now? If I could say, okay, I would click my fingers right now and you would all get the meal you wanted.
sushi or like noodles.
Noodles.
Those are
sound
really
good.
accessible, so
I know
about
exactly what
that.
I want. Oh my god.
I have
Okay,
2
Jerry?
pot noodles in
This-
the cupboard.
Okay,
Right.
something I wanted
We're
to
meant to be
use.
going from left to right, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeremy's next.
yeah, nice.
Go on, Jeremy.
You know what? Okay, I've not had this in like a year probably, but I really want Korean fried chicken right now.
Oh.
Korean fried chicken.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Respectable.
I've
Respectable.
never tried that.
Right now, I would love.
It is
I would love it. So it's
The sauce over the sauce of the chicken. Man, it's so good.
I'll have to look that up. You know, that sounds good.
It looks good and just tastes.
I'm gonna have to
Have
look
we had
that
it
up.
when we went to Yo Sushi once?
Yeah, it's in your sushi as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear I've had it before and it was so good.
all right. So basically, guys, you need to explain to what I'm gonna have. All right. So so there's this meal you can get in my program, and it's called a grill something. I don't know what it is. It's like a all grill, and basically it's a massive bowl of just meat. We're talking ribs, steak,
Oh my
chicken.
God.
Oh
Yeah,
damn!
all of that. It's so sausages, bacon, steak, chicken, and then ribs with some eggs and some sides,
Oh,
right?
snap.
Loads of sauces. It's just a massive meal, and then you get you of course some big thick fries, okay, and you have to eat it within under 20 minutes, and that's what.
Eddie, just double checking, you are vegetarian, right?
Oh yeah,
Just double checking.
that's
The
what I want right
vegan
now.
teacher's gonna be coming for you, boy.
She just comes knocking on your door. Hello!
Bro,
I want,
Eating
I want
animals
an
is
actual-
wrong.
she come
I
knocking
wanna
on your door like a fucking Jehovah's Witness, bro. Knock,
And then
knock.
she
Have
just
you
pulls
heard
out
about
the fucking
veganism?
ukulele. She pulls out a ukulele and just starts eating animals is wrong.
But like, not even kidding.
Eating animals is wrong.
I just want meat, just straight up meat. I want to massacre.
I
have to go
respect
to the
that.
kitchen
I
and it's just
respect
dead.
that.
Everyone, oh my god, I love meat so much. Just meat. Oh yeah, that's what I want right now. I really want meat. But yeah.
That's fair. Mayha,
Someone
what
put that
about
out
you?
of context.
Mayha, what would you-
In Bicester Village, is anyone know what Bicester Village is?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the
Yeah.
really
It's-
expensive
Yeah, it's
place.
like this really expensive shopping centre. And me and my mum like to just go like window shopping around there. Like we can't buy anything, but we just like walk around. And there's like this noodle little like stand thing, and they do like the best chicken and really thick noodles, and they're so good. And I crave some of them right now. And like we always do in winter, so they'll be really piping hot, and we just warm up your hands. It was the best feeling. But yeah, I would want some of them right now. That's so good. Antonio, what would you have?
You know what? If I can have anything in the world, it would have to be Nonna Borelli's lasagna.
Oh,
I-
that's
nah,
cute.
Shut
but
up, Italian, get out of here.
No. The reason why I said that is because she's dead, so she can't make it anymore.
Oh,
Right?
No,
So, no. I'm not
That's
saying that
really
for a sob
sad.
story yet. I'm just saying her lasagna was like out of this world, bro. If you could have emotion in a meal, in a little box like that, that's what it would be like. You
that's
just
actually
have,
quite wholesome.
bro. It tasted like heaven on earth. It was
Oh.
mad tasty, you know. So if I could have anything, I'd have that.
And now we're all sad. Now,
All right,
That
Roman,
sounds
what would you
fine.
have?
well, this might be a little bit weird, but like, remember the place I mentioned earlier with the really good chips?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made like these most divine quesadillas. It was like beef and cheese and like a ton of like salsa and stuff. And I would either have
I
that
really want a quesadilla.
or
right
like
now.
or like just like window shop through Camden Town. Or like
That's
the food
fair.
sector in Camden Town.
That's
Just like
fair.
they've got like
You-
some amazing stalls.
You going on about quesadilla reminded me of the shitty quesadillas Eddie brings to lunch every
Oh
day.
my god, no, that's Joel. That's Joel, isn't it?
No, bro.
No, Eddie
No,
does them as
no,
well.
this
They
Oh my
taste
God,
Eddie.
oh my God.
Eddie, no offense, but they taste awful.
Soccer mom's-
you expect
Soccer
me to
mom's
bring
eating
all
quesadillas
the-
in Spanish now.
You expect me
but,
to
like,
Eddie, don't they taste like
literally
rubber?
taste like They taste straight out of year 4. It's dreadful.
I really like the taste of them because I've got terrible taste. I just
Is that why you stopped bringing in food now?
It's
'Cause you don't wanna
it's
bring in
the
your
guilty
chicken?
pleasure of your taste buds, Eddie. It's the guilty pleasure of your
I know.
taste buds.
It's just something I like. I mean, the reason I like it is because I'll eat anything at out things, so it doesn't. I'll just eat anything.
Eddie, I'm gonna feed you a raw chicken now.
Sure.
Salmonella.
So now.
What?
Actually, talking about like raw chicken and stuff. Has anyone had like salmonella or been really sick before?
No.
We're not
Yes.
stupid. Oh.
I have.
Dumb child. Dumb child. The one with the profile picture that says yes is the only one that says yes. Yeah, so
raw chicken.
I remember we went to like this really shitty restaurant and we ordered this chicken. That was like, I think grilled chicken or something with like some roasted vegetables.
Right.
And like,
Right, that sounds terrible.
I'm like gobbling this shit up, and then my mom just like just manages to catch a piece, and then like cut it open, and it's almost fucking raw on the inside.
Oh my god.
So they just
there was a
fucking rushed
person I
me
met on
home.
holiday that had, like at the hotel restaurant that said
Yeah,
that
and I
happened
just-
to
and I
them.
just-
Roman,
vomited for,
didn't
like,
you
a
think
whole
like, this chicken's quite chewy?
I was like 7. Shut up. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually,
Like,
I've
I'd already had a brain injury. I already had a head injury, and I was gonna have my second a year later. Okay, so I wasn't a very clever child.
Fair
To be
enough.
fair, I've been like sick like that. I don't know why, but I think it was in like year 9 or year 8. I don't remember. But like
Yeah, it was
a
year
year.
9.
Yeah, it was year 9. Every single month, I would get this awful sickness, like genuine, like
bad immune
consistent
system.
vomiting.
Big deal.
I
And it
remember
happened
that.
for like and it happened for like 5-4 months straight, and none of us knew why. And then all of a sudden, it just stopped. Like just before we went into lockdown, it stopped,
Oh.
and none of us knew why. And I'm pretty sure it's because I got like salmonella or something every single month. But I have no clue why it happened, and ever since I've never
You
been sick.
had salmonella every month for 5 months straight.
I wonder
What
how
were you eating for 5 months straight?
I don't know. No, it wouldn't be my 5 months straight. It'd be once a month.
Yes, for
Yeah, so
5
what were you
months.
eating once a month?
What if that once a month is the entire month? Like,
Oh, yeah, that's true. But it wasn't the entire month. It would just be like I would have to take like 2 or 3 days off school because I would just be like consistent.
I remember you had to take a day off school because you'd been sick because you thought you had food poisoning.
It was awful. Genuinely.
Right, mate, I'll watch what you eat, yeah?
I am
Watch-
now. Every single time I get really scared whenever I eat chicken or anything like that because I'm like, is it raw?
Off out my chicken.
Yeah. I never check any of my food. It's really bad.
I always check
But then
it
I've
out.
never been ill, so I'm not paranoid like that.
That's fair.
Because we're still on food. Has anyone been to Turkey before?
Nope.
yep.
I've had turkey.
I've had a
Okay.
turkey, but
Eddie, shut the fuck up.
No, I
Eddie's-
meant the country.
No, the thing is, Turkey, the food is disgusting, but Turkey, the place, is amazing.
I completely
I like
agree with
Turkish
no,
food.
no, I completely agree with Roman. Turkish
It's
food.
it's
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 just
so disgusting.
the
That's
meat.
like
The meat.
no, literally,
Have you not tried
have-
Sagara
You
Boar?
have to overload it with like cranberry sauce and
No,
like
I agree with
stuffing.
Roman. It's just
Oh.
It's so bad.
it just
I
doesn't taste
prefer
nice.
chicken over turkey.
Yeah,
It's just more
like
moist.
at least that has a chance
Yeah.
of being juicy.
Yeah, like I don't like the word moist, but chicken is more moist. than
Moist is my
turkey.
least favourite word.
Moist.
in
Have
the
you-
world, bro.
Has
Moist
anyone ever
is
tried
just-
Sagara Borak?
No, we have
Hey,
no idea.
what?
No.
I editor me put a dictionary definition of that on the screen.
Put a dictionary
Oh,
definition of Mayha just having a mental breakdown.
As every day, baby.
Oh, yeah.
This is Sagara Borak. It's phyllo pastry and it's got feta cheese in the middle and it's really nice.
Oh, yeah.
They
I
look
think- I
like
think I
they
know.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
spring rolls.
But I literally ate like more than 6 of them in a single day. I love them.
Ooh, Lottie, watch out, man. You're gonna.
Lottie's arteries just don't exist.
Lottie, like. I'm the kind of person who I will eat my meal, right? Then I'll ask for seconds. After seconds, I'll go around scavenging for anyone who hasn't finished their meal.
same,
And
same.
after I finish
Oh.
that, 20 minutes
You're-
later, I'll go downstairs just to get more food.
You're basically just fighting the dog. You're just fighting the dog.
Yeah, and then after I've had my like 9th meal of the day, I'll go to the toilet, spend 30 minutes just shitting it all out of my body, and then doing the same thing, and repeating the same thing over and over again.
That's like the Romans vomiting to eat more.
Yeah. It's
Oh my
like the
God.
healthier version of a it's just
Healthier.
Okay.
I used to be
Healthier.
like that, but I can't do that anymore. I just at this point I just don't eat.
Oh, I eat-
It's-
Yeah,
so
neither
much.
do I.
I
Since
barely
I've like
eat
started,
anymore.
since I started going on a diet, like I can't eat as
You're
much
Oh,
on
I'm
a
as
not
I
even
used
on
to.
a diet. I just don't eat.
I
Okay,
can't
so
remember you on a
we were
diet,
like-
Roman.
90% of this
Sort
whole
of, but
podcast
like
is
it's just
food.
basically just eating less and slightly healthier.
We were in
Like now, I
Turkey,
can
right?
barely eat as much as I used to.
Roman, go vegetarian. Go vegan.
No, ew,
Join the vegan
ew,
teacher.
ew, no,
Ew.
ew,
Ew. We don't accept the vegan teacher here.
Okay, so we were in Turkey, and like they literally, you would order like this meat feast platter thing, and they'd literally give you every carb possible. They'd give you chips, potatoes, and then like rice and some other form of potato. And it's like, what? Why?
I just remember trying every single type of Turkish delight when I went to like
Oh,
the Balthazar.
Turkish
I
delight is
hate-
amazing.
I hate Turkey. It's
The
disgusting.
but I said Balthazar. I meant the bazaar. Bazaar.
But isn't
looks
Turkish
like
delight
a
just
rose.
ginger? Right? Or something? I don't know what it is. It's disgusting.
Lottie,
Oh, have
Lottie.
you
Yeah.
ever tried those like they look so amazing. They're like watermelon and they're like super colorful and like sausages of Turkish delight. They're amazing.
Pomegranate Turkish delight is amazing.
Oh, that's amazing as well.
Oh, I
don't like-
Pistachio as well.
It's disgusting. Turkish delight is disgusting. It's horrible.
Every-
You're
Lady.
disgusting, Eddie.
Right. Lottie. Las
Yeah.
Iguanas.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
A burrito from Las Iguanas could genuinely make me cry.
Las Iguanas
It
is
is
lit, you
so
know.
good.
I thought it had gone like bust, but I don't think it has.
I really
What,
find
I
Las
heard
that
something
Iguanas?
that it had gone bust.
No, I refuse. Las Iguanas cannot go bust. I need my chicken burrito.
Right. Who here has had Taco Bell? Taco Bell?
EUAN. I've
Never
had
done
their
that.
I've had it. I had it
I've
when
never
I was
had
in
it.
Florida.
I've
I
had
wanna
their
have-
churros.
I had it when I was in Florida,
Everyone
but
has
I was
churros.
like 9, so I don't remember
Have
anything.
I had churros? I'm not gonna
Hmm.
Roman, have you had churros?
I'm dying.
Roman,
Churros.
You have COVID.
Roman, have you had
COVID.
churros?
Bruh, COVID.
I've had
Oh,
churros.
Oh,
Churros are amazing. Churros with chocolate.
Churros
had
are
them, like-
Churros is
divine.
so
I don't like. Okay, I don't like sweet things, but churros is something I love. Oh my god, just the.
Eddie, if you don't like churros, you're a disgrace to your country.
Oh my god, just the chocolateness. Oh, the sweet. This is the crunchy. Oh, it's so good. I want some churros. And
I had-
you
I
just
had
like
them,
dip
like-
them in chocolate.
Oh,
and just feel
my
the
God,
divineness.
I
Just
had
like
like
the
every day
fat,
when I was in
You
Spain.
you can feel the fat flowing through your veins.
My
Guys.
dad, my dad makes me bang churros. He makes them amazing.
Guys, the
Yeah.
Cafe Rouge in Milton Keynes is shutting down.
Cut out
Oh.
toggers.
I don't want
Really?
there anyway.
I've
Press
been
F to
there.
pay respects, I guess.
Guys, I think we need to change the subject. We've talked like 40 minutes just about food by
Yeah.
itself.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we actually
the Las Iguanas in the hub is shut down.
It has.
Hasn't.
Oh my God. I'm about to cry. I know
Bro, who
Ruben
just-
shut
who
down
just
as well.
screamed
I
a
hated
war?
it.
Yeah, my mum said
Let's play
that.
some
Osu.
When Ruben shut down, I was genuinely upset. I loved Ruben's.
Oh,
But
Rubens
was like my
good.
favorite childhood shop. Like I remember when we went there in Christmas. You know, like in year 9.
Yeah, the sandwich I
And I
got
was-
wasn't very nice.
Shut
I'm not
up,
gonna
Ruben's
lie.
is amazing. It's
I loved it. I loved
I have
it.
so many childhood memories of Ruben's. I love it.
I
so much.
got minted lamb.
Yeah, well, that's
in
your
it.
Okay, well,
fault.
that's-
You could have got
yeah, that's
anything
my
I
else.
fault.
literally didn't have anything else.
They had chicken tikka.
Yeah, they had loads of stuff. You just saw
That's the
minted lamb. I
highlight,
was like,
chicken
oh, I'll
tikka.
try that.
Ruben, what are you trying to say?
No, I was under pressure
I don't
and I was
know.
like, eh.
Chicken
Bitch.
Wait. I like chicken tikka. It's just
So
that.
do I.
I don't know.
What are you trying
My brother
to
loves
say?
chicken tikka.
What are you trying to say, Sam?
I will Dora Explorer your mum.
Bro, what?
I mean, if it's Buff Dora the Explorer, you go ahead.
Dora Explorer kind of thick, no.
No! Now we've got the vegan teacher and
Just
the
like
FBI
we're like
watching this
taking
video.
deep breaths to prepare for the podcast, and I just mentioned that.
No, if Mayhar, if we can send away the vegan teacher, we can send away the FBI. It's fine.
Fair point, fair point. Please don't watch the video. Only Eddie's dating a 10-year-old. It's okay.
Oh,
Eddie's,
no.
Eddie's the
Oh,
only.
no.
Eddie's the only doing one dating us only.
I mean,
Oh, Eddie!
Wait, what?
I'm joking.
Wait, what?
He's a 1,000-year-old demon is fine.
I
Okay,
feel like
that's
we
what they
need
all
to
say. That's what Epstein's excuse was.
Well, I'm saying I don't think that's allowed on the book.
That's what Jimmy
Yeah,
Savile's excuse
what
was.
do you mean?
Well, I'm saying that doesn't.
Okay, I think it's time to change the subject for the last 15 minutes.
Poop.
You're right,
Oh,
Eddie.
one thing
that's
I figured
lovely.
out today. One thing I figured out. If you're depressed, right, have
Right.
some water, have something to eat, and go take a piss.
And
It
Excellent.
genuinely makes you
depressed.
happier.
That's
Okay.
I can get behind that, Mayhar.
If you're
I
depressed,
feel like
depressed.
letting drinking fluids and then letting it back out again. It's like cleansing your body, you know?
Yeah, and if you're still depressed after that, just go see a therapist.
Yeah,
Drink
yeah,
alcohol.
yeah.
Probably
You
think
need
if you
If
Jesus,
you've learned
bro. You
anything
need
from this
Jesus.
video, then
Drink hydrogen.
yeah,
drink
there'll-
this
there'll
If
be-
you're
remember
watching this,
take-
wait, if you're
okay.
watching this video right now and you haven't had some water today, go grab
Go
some water,
get
go
water.
grab
Alright,
something to
guys,
drink,
easy way to
go
do it.
relax.
Go to your local pharmacist and buy some sulfuric acid, and then just down that shots. That'll make all
Just-
that go away.
Just you're gonna smell bad for the rest of your life.
Yeah, for the rest of your 3 minutes.
Yeah, the rest of your life.
Your nice sulfuric acid shot's gonna make you smell.
shit.
That's-
Guys,
that's-
right,
that's your worry.
I have a topic, guys.
Go on.
This is completely unrelated to
Movies.
everything. No,
Right.
what's your most sort of crazy teacher story or like
My
school story?
Oh, I've got a few.
I have a
Alright, who
few.
wants to start?
Mrs. Pond, Mrs.
Yeah,
Weed,
that's
Mrs.
what I was gonna say. Okay,
Right,
I don't think I've got one.
okay,
Not to your
Eddie.
boring.
Eddie,
I don't think I
can
have
I
one.
say Miss
No,
Plant?
not that I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
remember.
you say Mrs. Plant.
Okay, basically, in year 8, me, well, my Neddie's music teacher, she was there from year 7 and into
She was
year
called
8,
Mrs.
and then
Plant.
like Miss Woodhouse, she was amazing, right?
Yeah,
In
she was called Mrs.
December,
Plant.
Miss Woodhouse left, and we had no music teacher for like a month, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we didn't even get told, this new teacher joins, and she's like middle-age-ish.
No, she was like
Ish.
40. She was like 40, 50.
That's
that's what I mean.
middle-aged.
50
Ah,
is
that's
middle age. She was like middle aged, right? She was about 45, 50, maybe even more. I don't know. But I swear down, she had some she'd snorted something before. Honest.
Like some weed,
Like
you know?
she was crazy, right? She'd get us to like do these weird rhymes and stuff in like the first couple lessons. And then her behavior would change like between lessons. Like one lesson she'd be fine, the next lesson she'd be screaming and like throwing stuff.
Another
Holy
fact is,
shit.
right? She couldn't control the
Bipolar disorder.
Oh yeah, she couldn't control the class basically because of the teacher, like the substitute teachers we'd had before. Our entire class was just fucking about the entire lesson.
It was
So
great. I loved it.
she had such a hard time controlling her class, right? And then one day, when she let us into the practice rooms in Brooklands to do like group work, like practicing songs and stuff. She didn't really like assign us groups, so obviously everyone went into their friend groups to practice songs. And in one of the rooms was like all of the like quote unquote naughty kids went into one room, right? And was just completely like fucking about in there. Okay. And basically Miss Plant was trying to reason with them. Like, oh, why are you behaving like this? You really shouldn't be behaving like this. And she was just raising her voice higher and higher and higher until all of a sudden she just lashed out, right? She slammed the door to their practice room shut. And there was no lock on it, which she realized. So what she did was she sat in front of it and said, "You're not coming out until you comply. You're not coming out of this practice room until you behave."
She locked a couple kids
So
in the room.
she locked about 4 or 5 kids in this practice room. And at this point, I just walked in to the drama studio where the practice rooms are. And I just see Miss Plant sitting on the floor going, "No, you're not getting out, no." And I'm like, what the actual shit is going on? And then I see we in that practice room was like Charlie McCann, Finley Melton, Robbie O'Neill, all of them lot. Sorry if you didn't want to be mentioned in the podcast. You're probably not listening anyway. It doesn't matter. And they literally they came to the conclusion that the only way out was to smash the window or kick the door down. And they decided to do the latter. So two at a time, they drop kicked the door until Miss Plant literally, like, the door moved her out of the way. Okay.
I mean, this was like a 5'4" woman,
and
right?
she was tiny.
Fighting a bunch of teenage boys.
Yeah.
Well, like we're talking, who are pretty, like all of them are taller than her.
Yeah. But literally, the day after, she was fired from the job.
I'm not
and
surprised.
We never saw her again.
Practice room.
We never saw her again.
That's sad.
And
that's the best thing I've ever heard.
That was the craziest and strangest experience I've ever had. The other one, Eddie, was Happy Feet, the teacher that we called Happy Feet. You know Miss Atkins, right?
Yeah.
You know how her feet sort of like bulge out of her shoes?
Oh no,
yes. I'm sorry, Miss Atkins. I'm so sorry.
Get it right.
I'm really sorry.
Jesus, they're gonna.
There's no way they're gonna see this. The only person that's ever seen this teacher-wise is Mr. Taylor, and he's never watched any of the other ones. He didn't give a shit. But yeah, there was this teacher. She was probably about 5'1", wasn't she, Eddie?
Yeah,
she was literally about 5 foot. No,
why
Jeremy,
are we
I'm
rating them
serious. She
based
was
on
genuinely about
height?
5'1", right? And I'm sorry, but her feet look like camel humps coming out of them fucking shoes. And she must be like 50, almost 60, that teacher, right? This was after Miss Plant. And she literally...
Oh, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, you know the green head one, the midget?
She was like massively obese.
Green hair.
She actually was.
Oh, she was massively obese.
Grey hair, Lottie, I think.
Yeah, she was literally a camel. Like, no, camel. She's not a camel. She's a whale. Like this.
Right, no. She was like a baby whale because she was like 5'1", but she was like wide, bro. She was big.
The wideness.
Baby Snorlax.
Yeah, literally. She was baby Snorlax.
No disrespect to baby Snorlax.
Nah.
Now, have you got any stories?
From middle school, I don't really remember.
Just any
ones
stories.
Okay, do you want me to talk about the ones that happened recently?
Sure.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Which one? The English one or the maths one?
Either. Which one do you think is worse?
They both involve the same teacher.
Fair point. So, I'm not going to name names because obviously we go to school with these people. I think that's going to be a bit iffy if I say the names. Plus, I don't really know the name anyway. But there's this teacher who's a substitute. And she is strict, but she can't really control. Like, she tries her best to be strict, but it doesn't really work. So, one day, I'm in English. And
Wait. Was this when our this teacher was like ill? Oh my god, I can't wait.
Yeah. That one teacher.
Okay, so Jeremy's in on this.
Yeah, Jeremy was here.
Oh, okay.
I was just sitting in the corner quietly, honestly.
That lesson was so funny though. So it was my turn to read, right? And I had no clue. Like, when I read, I can't really read. The words kind of move and they shift and I just can't focus right. I'm trying... Probably. So I'm reading, right? And this teacher stopped me in the middle of a sentence and just goes, stop. Turns to another girl on the other side of the room and goes, read what she just said. So she opens her book and she reads a certain bit. But because now I have no clue where I was, she turns back to me and goes, was that what you just read? And I sat there in shock and just went, I don't know, miss. And everyone starts pissing themselves. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this, but this is what Ruby said to me. But apparently, Miss then turns, as she's laughing as well. She then turns around, bangs her head against the wall and goes, are you autistic?
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't think
gosh.
she said out loud, but I'm pretty sure she mumbled it. And I was just like, oh. But that was so funny. And then in maths the other day, I was having my normal teacher and this teacher was sat next. So me and Roman was sat next to me on this one. We're sat at the back and there's a table to the left. There was a table to the left of us, which is sort of empty and teachers just sort of come and sit there. And it's normally our old maths teacher who sits there. But today it was the lady who taught me in English. And she sits there and she's, typing away on her computer, giggling away. I had no clue what she's on about. And I'm just
Giggling away.
She was giggling. Did you not hear her? She was giggling at some point. So I'm like,
Roman, it's not that funny.
Who the fuck giggles at the desk? What kind
Apparently
of teacher
you.
giggles at a desk in maths?
she was giggling anyway. But
Okay.
so it gets to I think 5-10 minutes left of the lesson. And I'm joking around with Roman, and Roman's not responding to me. So I go, Roman. Oh, he's not responding. And Miss then turns to me, very much, she's not said a single word this entire lesson, turns to me, go, so you're distracting him, but what work have you actually done? And starts yelling at me, being like, what work have you actually done?
No, but it was I got terrified because it's so sudden.
Yeah. And I turn around and I'm like,
It's all your fault,
sorry?
Roman.
And I go, what? Sorry? And she goes, what work have you actually done this lesson? And I go, I've done all of it. And she goes, no, you have not. So you've done the whole thing. And I go, yeah, we had to do a booklet. I've done all of it. And she goes, no, you have not. So you're telling me you finished that whole booklet today? And I'm like,
Booklet.
and I'm like, yeah, I finished it. I've done the work.
Bro, she went
And she
African
goes-
mid-sentence.
She goes,
Have you finished the booklet, ah? You better
And she
finish
goes-
the booklet.
She goes,
Wakanda.
have you finished the entire booklet? And I go, yes, miss, I've done it. And at this point, we're shouting at each other. I'm like, yes, miss, I've done the booklet.
And then the
she-
bell just fucking rings 2 minutes later.
No, that's not the end of it. My dear child, that is not the end of it. And at this point, she's shouting at me, being like, you finished the whole booklet? And I'm like, yes, look. And I pull out the booklet and I show her. This is what I did yesterday. Flick, this is what I've done today. I've done the whole work. And she goes, well, you've been distracting that boy next to you the entire lesson. And I'm like, how? He's done more than me. And then she goes,
Yes.
yeah, well, you've been distracting me. So at this point, I just go, well, I'm sorry. But in my head, I'm thinking, if you're a teacher and you can't handle me just talking to my friend normally and chatting with him and messing about with him, you can't be a teacher.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you can't. But you're going to be so distracted by me that you're not going to be able to function. And I don't know how you handled my English class the other day, but you clearly didn't.
Alright,
And
Miss
then she
Teacher, whatever your name is, get some lessons, yeah? Go back to teacher school or wherever you came from.
Apparently she was like, the helper teachers that help out.
Yeah. The ones
Apparently
that
she was
sit
one of
by
them, and then all of a
the
sudden-
ADHD kids and help them with
Yeah,
their
and
work.
then
'cause
all
they
of a
can't
sudden
write.
she became a sub, and I was like, well, you can't teach. And she was teaching Jeremy. This is right, wasn't it? She was teaching Jekyll and Hyde, but she literally said, I've never read the book, I don't know what it's about.
She
Yes.
can't control the
Teacher,
class.
yes.
Guys, my keyboard is rainbow. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Eddie
Did
spent
you-
50 quid on a
Hey,
keyboard.
didn't your
It's the
actual
funny gig.
teacher then ask you?
Yeah, my actual teacher then
look, there we go.
talked to me afterwards.
Keyboard.
Oh,
Eddie's
wow.
shiny
What
keyboard.
fancy keyboard. But guys, my actual teacher then afterwards came up to me and was like, "What happened?" I explained it to her, and she was like, "That's really strange. That shouldn't have happened." And I was like, "I know, it shouldn't have happened."
No shit.
And it annoyed
No
me so
shit,
much.
Sherlock.
It annoyed me so much. Started
Literally,
shaking.
I'm
I
like,
just looked
as they're
over at
arguing,
it.
I'm just sitting there like, when is this gonna end? I'm just like
Yeah,
sitting there
everyone.
like,
I was looking around and no one turned around. Not one person turned around. And then the minute she left, everyone was like, "What happened? What happened?" Oh, she annoyed me though. She annoyed me so much.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's.
I mean,
let's.
Meha, you were building a fag the entire lesson, so you know.
It was out of
Okay.
tracing paper. It was fine.
Let's.
Actually, maybe get
start.
rid of that.
Let's start a bit of conversation in the comments, if anyone even does that anymore. Comment down
Oh.
below, what was your weirdest teacher experience in school? I'd like to hear. I don't know about you guys. If we can
No, I
add
don't
to
wanna
our...
hear
no one watches these podcasts.
Oi, the last one's got 70 views, you know. So you can shove that nobody watches the podcast right back up your arse.
Doesn't Mike
Right back up
have
your
more views
ass.
than any of the podcast videos?
Yeah, I don't really know. I think that's because my mum shared it to Facebook.
Oh, bless her little
I
console.
don't know. I
Oh,
showed it to her
God.
and she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I need
Have
to
you
send
never
this to
heard
my
that?
friends."
I'm so amazing. I love your mom loves me. I love you.
Have you never heard that? Bless your
Your
little
mum
console.
loves me.
I
And
back
you
off,
sound
yeah,
like an
Eddie.
insult.
Back off my mum,
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean,
Well,
is there
that was pretty
anything, little things that we want to add?
Don't think
We're almost
so.
coming up to time now.
Like year 1 and 2.
all I want to say is that if you're at the end of this podcast, I hope you have a brilliant day, and I want you to go drink some water, and I want you to go eat something. So stay healthy. Anyway, Antonio, you can finish it off.
Well, that was Spectator Mode Podcast, episode 4. If you've got
Just-
through it, well done. You've lasted the last hour of us pissing
Of us
ourselves at
goons.
memes and talking
All of
about
it was
food.
just-
Food.
Yeah, it was
Watch
just
anime.
Just 6 goons. Just being
Eddie wants you
idiots.
to watch anime. Watch
Boku no
anime for
Pico.
Eddie. Okay, maybe not that
Don't.
one.
That's a joke.
I
That's a
watch
joke.
Citrus.
That's a joke. Do not watch.
Don't watch Citrus. Okay, thank you very much for watching
Alright.
or listening, whatever your preference is. I don't know.
Wherever
There's
you
not
may
really,
be.
there's not really much point in watching this, is there? It's just a,
No,
it's just some
that's
images.
why you listened to
I
podcasts.
don't know. I like seeing the little green thing.
Funny.
Yeah, I quite like it. You know, if you
Yeah, I like
if you like
listening to
watching
green
podcasts,
I watch podcasts.
then
Yeah,
you know what?
Like, it's just
Whatever
a chat
floats
No,
your
did
boat.
you know the
Natural.
E-Boys podcast has stopped? And like,
No,
whole
the
E-Boys thing has
E-Boys
stopped.
full stop has stopped.
Yeah, and it genuinely made me sad. I was like, oh.
Oh,
Anyway,
I literally
finish
watched
it.
one of their videos and listened to like 20 minutes of their podcast, got bored.
Oh,
and
I
then
like watched all of them. Anyway, finish it.
Well, thank you very much
Finish
for
it.
watching / listening, whatever floats your boat. Yeah, we'll be back hopefully next month with another podcast.
Hopefully.
Big well,
Hopefully.
if I can get all of you three,
Yes.
3 of you, maybe Roman if he can be asked, and
Oi.
Mayho if she's not asleep.
Oi, shut up.
Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Poop.